Hi guys, we are back for our June coffee cup blocks. All right, here it is. Let's check it out. So this is number 6. There's June. Yeah, so pretty cool. So let's try it out. Let's open her up. There's our lid. There's our Legos or blocks or instructions. And then there is our little pot. Oh, I love how it's bright yellow. All right. Okay. All right, so we got our lid. We'll set that aside. Got our little cup. Got our instructions. Let's go ahead and open our Legos. Or not Legos. Our coffee blocks. Okay. There we go. All right. So let's take a look at our instructions. All right, so here's the first page. And then you flip it over. And there's the last page. So let's get started. All right. So we're going to set it just like that. Increase that a little bit. All right. So as normal, we're going to get our 2 blocks like this. And where it says right in number 1. Put those together and then we're going to get the brown block, which is right there. So easy way to do it is put one side in at a time. Perfect. You're hearing little alligator. She's very displeased right now because I won't stop and pet her. Okay, there's our water. So I think this one is a water lily is what it is. But I could be totally wrong. I didn't. It doesn't really usually just says bonsai on it. So it should be centered in the middle right there. Okay. So now we can set that aside. So now we're looking for one of those. And then we need to get one of the balls. I think this really is a water lily. And then it has, let me just double check. Yeah. It's one of these green petal things, like a little leaf. So we're going to put this in the middle, just like that. And then over to the side, Allie. And then I'm going to put our little bubble. There we go. So there we go. So then it says to do the exact same thing, but on the opposite side. So we're going to grab one of the green things and make sure 2 are in between. Put that there. And then there's our other bud. And then it says to put it in the pot. So let's try it out. Let's put it in the pot. So we want to center this one with the 6, it looks like. So you never want to play nice for me. Ooh, wow. That went right in just perfect. Okay, so now it should look like that. Now we set that one aside, and now it looks like we're going to build some flowers in step 5 and 6. So, okay. So it says we need one of these, and then we need this guy, and then we need 2 of the green 1 rounds. And there we go. So we're going to start out with this guy, put the big hole in the bottom and put the little hole on top. And we're going to put that piece, just like the hook right there. And then we're going to stack these 2 right on top. So it should look like this. Then it says you're going to do the same thing, kind of. And we're going to put the other guy right here, line it up. It should look like that. Then we're going to get this guy, one of the squares, put it sideways. Sorry, she So it's very angry apparently because she's not getting attention. Allie. And then it wants one of the hooks. So I'm going to put that there. And then it wants one of the leaves. And we're going to put that on the side. Oops. You pop it apart, you just put it back together. There we go. So now we've got one of the leaves right there. We've got that. There we go. So now over to step number 7. We need, let's see, we need this guy, or the tripod guy, one of our leaves, one of our round cylinders, and then we need another one of these hooks. So the way we're going to put this together is we're going to take this guy first, and we're going to attach this guy to one side, and he's going to actually turn, if you connected him like I did, and make sure it's up and down. Then we're going to take our tentacle and put it in. And then it does call for a secondary one of these little hooks. We're just going to put it on the other side, and it's going to face exactly the same way as the other one. But you only put one tentacle in one of these. So the round cylinder goes underneath like that. And then we take this part and with it facing that way, we're going to put it on just like that. So now we've started building our stem. So now set that down, and we're going to get, looks like just one of these, one more of our hooks, another one of our cylinders, but then also a cylinder cone. So the way we're going to build this is we're going to attach this guy. We've got our leaf, got this under. We're going to attach oh, I missed a step. Okay. We need to attach this guy together. So our little hook guy and part of our leaf. Because now that it's like that, we are going to attach that to the bottom one. So that's one of our leaves. Then we're going to do the cylinder, big side on the bottom, and then we're going to put the cone one on top. So now it should look like this. So then it wants you to get the big leaf, that's this guy, and then the one hook that is actually a 2-spacer, you're going to put it on top of that. Now you have it like this, and then that's going to attach to this next one. And the way you attach it is you want it like this, so it can go like that. See? All right. So now we're going to set that aside. Now it looks like we're going to be able to insert 10 flowers. So we're going to get one of these. It must be one of the stems for the flower. We need one of those. We need a flower bud. We need a small one, and then we need one yellow piece. So first thing you're going to do is attach the flower pieces together. Oh, I got them backwards. It goes like this. Oh, look at that. Next up, let's see this one. And we're going to grab the little bud part, put that in there. I'm going to push it all the way down so it's all the way in there. And then we're going to attach this flower to the end of this. Be really gentle pushing this one in because this is really flexible. And then this guy is going to go on the top of this guy. There we go. You can turn it a little bit if you want. So that's how they have it. So we'll set that down. So then number 11, we're going to build the blue one. So Same thing, there's the bottom and the top. We're going to take the little yellow piece, put it in there and push it all the way down. And then we're going to grab one of the green stem parts, plug it in there. Again, be really, really gentle. And then this guy gets attached right here. And I would put it in the middle is what I would do. Now you got those. So now, step 12, we're going to build another pink one. I wish there was more blue than there was pink. Okay, and we got our little yellow piece. Stick that in. This guy together. Now this guy is going to go on the opposite side. Let's see. Oh, we got this guy. Turn. So they're going to all be like that, not up and down. So we'll put her right there. I'm going to move my guy just a little bit. And I'm going to just push them all down so I make sure that they're all have a really good connection. I might actually do move that one and then turn that one, and then they don't bump too much. Okay, so now that we've got all of our flowers built and they're all connected, you can actually turn this a little bit if you want. There, so you can design it however you want. So then we're going to attach this guy right there, and we have our two extra pieces. So same song and dance. We're just going to put one right there, and I'm going to put this right on top of it because then it can be like it's a little starting bud. Yeah, put those out. You can turn these. Yeah, so they have the two pink ones together over there, but I like how we have them. Can't go wrong with any of the style of the pattern or anything like that. So, but yeah, so there's June. Water lilies. What a pretty one. That is a really cool setup. I really like that. So there we go. Oh, we almost forgot. Almost forgot to put our lid on. This one's always a little tricky. There we go. Squish it down really good. Squish that down. And there you go. There's number 6. Now, and if something's not centered right, you can actually just turn it a little bit. And then it centers it right with the number 6. So there we go. Go and Muck approve. Awesome! Thanks for joining. We'll see you in July. Have a great 4th of July. Or if you're not in the US, have a wonderful holiday what you celebrate in your country. All right. Talk to you guys later.